In the fifth paragraph, the word this refers to. What does this action in the third paragraph refer to? The expression third phase in second paragraph refers to possible changes in. Oh, this is so confusing. But these are some of the question prompts you get in OET reading. Do you find such questions confusing? Stick around until the end because in this video, I'm going to share 3 tips specifically for answering this type of questions. Hi, I'm Priya from Acumen. We are OET premium preparation providers, which means our teaching methods are approved by OET. Now let's get started with the tips. Tip number 1. Understanding how reference words are generally used in a text. Reference words are used to refer back to people, objects, and ideas that have been mentioned earlier. Words like this, these, it, they, and them. These words allow the writer to avoid repeating the same word, phrase, or sometimes a whole sentence. Thus, in order to understand the complete idea, we need to find the reference of the substitution. Mostly it can be found in the previous sentence. Here is an example. OET is the English test for healthcare professionals. It has been around for over 30 years. In the above example, it is used to avoid repeating the main noun in the previous sentence, OET. We have seen an example of personal pronoun it. Now let's look at an example of demonstrative pronoun this. Many patients dislike the idea of hospitals. In a survey on this topic, a significant proportion of patients told it was because of the smell. Here, this is more hidden in the second sentence and it replaces a noun phrase, the idea of hospitals, rather than referring to a single noun. It is important to remember that the reference words refer back to the main noun even if other nouns are mentioned in the previous sentence. Here is the list of most commonly used reference words and what they generally refer back to. Take screenshot and use it when practicing reference questions. Tip number 2. The reference word will always be highlighted in bold, both in the question and text. Let's look at one such question. As you can see in the question, this is highlighted. The question is asking us to find the substitution of this. Now it is highly likely that such words like this here might be used more than once in the paragraph. But don't get confused. In that case, you should look for the meaning of the highlighted one. And here in the 4th line, we have this in bold. So we need to focus on the highlighted one. Now the last but the most important one. Tip number 3. Pay special attention to 2 sentences within that paragraph. First, the sentence in which reference word is used. Second, the previous sentence, because reference words usually refer back to the ideas mentioned in previous sentence. Look at the paragraph now and decide which 2 sentences are to be focused. Right, these are the two sentences we need to focus on. Now try these tips and answer the question. You have 2 minutes to do this. Pause and answer the question. Done? Okay, so now let's discuss which one is the correct answer. Now here, the word this refers back to the idea mentioned in the previous sentence. This phrase, there is a good chance they are already in a bad way physically. So because the previous sentence talks about the physical health of the patients receiving blood transfusion, correct answer is D. In the OET reading exam, you will get two such questions. So if you know the right techniques, they are pretty straightforward to answer. If you found this strategy useful, there are many more in our OET preparation courses for doctors and nurses. Find the link below and check what we offer. Bye for now, and I'll see you again in the next video.